Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you having Chevy Silverado this generation here from year 2014 to year 2019. If you have a problem where a radio does not turn on, stay with us, we'll explain how to fix that. It could be very simple fix, but it could be something more complicated. We'll talk about that. We'll explain where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time. Well, it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure to stay until the end. Before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us, guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart. We show you how to fix engines, transmissions, engine codes, engine lights, fuses, all that stuff, guys. Why we do all that? Because our mission in the shop is to save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. That way we can keep providing these videos absolutely free. Now, guys, we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So please check them out, and they can save you quite a bit of money now or in the future. So if a radio does not turn on, what can easily, guys, cause that? Now let's explain on that Chevy Silverado here. The first thing you want to check, guys, is two fuses, because it could be super simple fix. If that doesn't fix it, we'll explain what else you need to do now. Guys, if you own one of these trucks, you have many hidden fuse boxes that most people don't know they exist. We will recommend to check out the video on our YouTube channel about fuse box location on Chevy Silverado. What you guys need to do, open, guys, the passenger door, and on the side of the dash you have a cover. Pull that cover. Behind it you're going to find a fuse box with a layout like this one for 2014 through 16 model, and layout like that for 2017 through 19 model. Before we continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. It is, guys, very important to test fuses and relays. On those fuses you cannot clearly see if they're burnt or not, especially you can see in the J-case fuses as well. And if you guys assume, okay, let's say you remove a fuse, you look at it and you assume, guys, that it's actually a good fuse, but it's actually a bad fuse. Sometimes you cannot clearly see that. What can easily happen, guys, at that point, you can put the bad fuse in and you start replacing parts and tools that you don't need to, so you lose your time, you lose your money to fix a problem that doesn't exist, when all we had to do is test the fuse and replace it. We'll put a link to a special video that will teach you how to test fuses, how to check relays very easily as well, guys. So check it out, it will be in the description of the video below. Now, guys, quick thing, if you need to buy fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, guys, we're going to put the links in the description of the video below for your convenience. Please check it out, that way you do not waste money and time. So, guys, now, here things get a little bit complicated. We'll talk about that. Please make sure you stay until the end. We want to share one good advice with you, that way you do not end up being stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us. If you have 2014 through 16 model, let's zoom in. You need to check two different fuses. One of these fuses is fuse number 18, right here, that fuse right here, and then you will need to, guys, check fuse number 36, that fuse there. Even if they're not blown, pull these fuses for about, guys, 1 minute. Let the system stay without them, see if it resets. Sometimes that can easily fix the problem. If you guys have 2017 through 19 model, the fuses practically, guys, okay, will be the same. Fuse number 18 and fuse number 36. If that doesn't fix it, sometimes you have to physically remove the radio out of the truck, disconnect the wires, let it sit, reconnect it, disconnect the car battery. When you do that, guys, reconnect it, see if it fixes it. It's very important to know which battery terminal to disconnect and reconnect first, otherwise you can burn modules, computers that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. We'll put a link in the description of the video below that will teach you which battery terminal to disconnect and reconnect first. Sometimes on some models, on the back side of the radio, you may have a third fuse. That's on the very back. Some of you will not have that one, but if you have, check it as well. Those are the most common things that we usually check. Now, guys, you have all kind of different fuses and relays in that Chevy Silverado. You have different fuses, relays that could be really hard to find, especially if you're in the middle of nowhere. And one time we needed a replacement one, we couldn't get one, we were stuck in the middle of nowhere because of that. So what we do now, we always get some spare fuses, relays, keep them in the glove box for a peace of mind, guys. That way you do not get stuck in the middle of nowhere like it happened to us, guys. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time.